What's up, guys and gals? It's your hostess with the mostest, Screamer back here, bringing you guys Jujutsu Kaisen JJK Friday read-through reaction part 11. We're going to go from chapter 133 to hopefully, all the way through to the current chapter. I don't know what it is. I think it's like 142, 144, something like that. But we're getting there. We're getting there this stream. So that's super exciting. I hope you guys are going to enjoy. Now, of course, our obligatory runoff time of 5 minutes to 10 minutes. In the meantime, why don't we talk to the chat? Miss Content is in here. Says, last time we'll be getting here for a Jujutsu read-through. It was a fun ride. Wasn't it a fun ride? Honestly, now I just want to do another one. You guys are going to have to choose another one. I need another good read-through that I have not, a series I've never picked up, something. Maybe I should do Hunter x Hunter this way. But I feel like there would be too many like breaks between Hunter x Hunter because I'd be like, okay, what does this mean? That was like, it'll be explained later. What does this mean? It'll be explained later, and I will be totally lost anyway. So maybe not Hunter x Hunter. I got to think of another one. Dragon's Rage is in here. Says, yo, Dragon's Rage. The Thread says, yo, is he catching up? Yes, he is. He is indeed. This kind of said, today should be the day. Today is that day. Now, actually, before we start, there is chapter 132.1. Now, you guys know how I feel about the whole half chapter shit. But when it's done where it's not a correction, just sort of a, here we go. When it's not done in the Murata way, it's done perfectly fine. So I'm all good with reading the half chapters, the 1.1s and stuff like that. It's all good. Seven Deadly Sins did it. Bleach did it. Maid-sama did it. They all do it. Beelzebub did it. It's fine. It's fine when we get that little sort of half chapter in between. I assume it's usually due to a break or due to, like when Nakaba was sick, he would post these like quick like 5-page simple things each week instead, like these little comics more than a manga chapter, just while he was recuperating, right? And it's like, we don't even need that much. Like, if you're sick, you don't go to work, right? So, but these guys, they go to work regardless, rain or shine, right? So, yeah. It says, as far as I can tell, Hunter x Hunter really should be watched through the anime. If it should be watched through the anime, then I should read the manga, and I'll tell you why. Because original source material matters. So, if I go through the manga and I go, oh my god, this was shit, that was bad. It's sort of like, once again, One Punch Man, perfect example. If they actually took the style of the Webtoon and adapted it to an anime, it would be shit. But they went a different direction. So, an anime cleaning up a manga's bad art doesn't necessarily give me credence to the art. You know what I mean? I need to see the full vision of what they were doing. Like, for example, if you can't draw, then don't draw manga. Write a book. If you're creative as fuck, if you have a story in your mind that is like 9 out of 10, then write it down. I'm not telling you not to. Write it down. And then, what do you do with that story? You adapt it to a script and become a director. Or you adapt it to a manga and you get an artist to do it for you. Or you write a book. There are many mediums for you to get your story in the format that you want out there. But it doesn't mean that you need to do it. If you're a shitty author or a shitty writer or a shitty drawer or a shitty director or a shitty whatever, that's not your forte. You need to take what's good about your art form and give details to the other people. You should always do that. So If I can't read Hunter x Hunter the manga and enjoy it, then Hunter x Hunter is not really that great. It's like you should be able to read One Punch Man the webtoon and enjoy it fully. I never could because that art makes me want to slit my wrists. But some people clearly thought otherwise. Fine says, hey. Hey, Fine. Kenray says, how about reading a webtoon? Possible, but webtoons are getting like so fucking demonetized and destroyed on YouTube. You're getting strikes all over the place. Even like Roger Space and Tekking and all these guys, main dudes are getting striked for webtoon content that I just don't want. Like, I'm small time. I've already gotten one channel taken down. I just built myself up above that level of subscribers. It's been like 4 years. I don't want to start over. Miss Conda said webtoons that are good beyond just the standard for webtoons are a rare find. I mean, I read like 4 webtoons, and all 4 I think are really good, but they're all romantic ones, so I don't think you guys would be interested in me reviewing them on a week-to-week basis. My fan base right now is more shonen and battle and attacks sort of idea. I don't think you guys would enjoy me doing a romance-based reviews. Sun's going down. Fun. So we're about 6 minutes in. Let's just double check. Let's see what the lighting will do if I do this. Oh, gotta kick that out of the way. See what that did. Alright, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be because right now, of course, we still have daylight out there, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not too worried about it. I just didn't want the lighting to be too bad. Yeah. But we're going to start here in a minute here. We're going to be reading chapter 132.1, and we'll go from there. Dragon Druid said, if you want to draw. There's always going to be someone who likes your art, no matter what your art style is. Absolutely. If you can get good at your art style, then draw your art style. People will either like it or they'll hate it, right? But I wouldn't want if it were me, I wouldn't want if I were to direct a movie, if I were to make a movie, storyline and all, write it, direct it, produce it, and someone went, okay, yeah, that story's really good, but the dude didn't know how to direct, didn't know how to cast, everything else was shit about it, but he's got a good story. I would hate for someone to take my work and my effort, put it into, let's say, a Western cartoon, and then make millions. And then people loved it. Some people would be like, well, you'd get the royalties, you'd be fine. Assuming you get the royalties. But that's not the point. If I hire someone to do it the way I want, then fine dandy. But if I envisioned a live action movie and somebody took it and made it into a cartoon, that wouldn't be what I wanted. If I envision a comic book, I don't want it live action. If I envision a manga, I don't want an anime. There's the medium you choose as a creator is the medium that you want it represented as. Right? So, yeah. Alita said, most webtoons I see just go on far too long. They do. Alita said they have One Piece style pacing with just like half the content. Very true. Dragon Church said also, yo again, yo. Miss Gunn said, webtoons pays per chapter. So I think that's why some of them are dragged out. The ones that I've read, I don't feel are dragged out, but I read romantic ones. And romance storylines need to be dragged out. They really do. I just ended up, I was rewatching Inuyasha on Netflix. And 48 episodes in, and all of a sudden, we know that Kagome's in love with Inuyasha. And I'm like, when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god, finally. Because it was a week-to-week basis. But you binge watch something that used to come out on a week-to-week basis, sort of like Whole Cake Island. People complained about Whole Cake Island and One Piece. They would binge read, like, when you binge read Whole Cake Island now, you don't feel like it's so drawn out. But you take the breaks into account and you take the week-to-week basis, and it was 2 months of Sanji baking a motherfucking cake. It was annoying, right? And it's the same with anime episodes. I remember watching Inuyasha and being like, okay, when are Inuyasha going to get together? When are they getting together? When are they getting together? I remember episode 48 being like my favorite fucking episode. To this day, I think it's still still one of my top 3 favorite anime episodes of all time, simply because finally someone didn't say, I might like him, he's my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. No, she goes, I'm in love with him. And I was like, they used the term love. They literally, like, and to me, like versus love was a serious, like, there was a barrier there between the two, and boom, we were into the love category. Okay, progression, romance, let's fucking go. And after binge watching it, I was like, yeah, but episodes is not really as long as you used to think when you're talking a non-romance story. When you're talking a story that isn't romance, like, sure, it's romance-based, but there's battle shonen on the side, there's comedy on the side, there's drama, there's the adventure storyline. There's 3 to 4 episodes that have zero to do with the 2 main characters and their romance. So, like, at a time. So 48 episodes of that, it's not 48 episodes of romance, it's 48 episodes of 90 genres leading up to it, and it feels sort of almost like, whoa, okay. So pacing for webtoons, I don't know, because I don't read action adventure webtoons. So that's funny though that everyone would say that, like, the pacing on webtoons is off. But I only read romance ones, so it's weird. Kenry said Sweet Home is awesome, as well as Bastard. Never read Sweet Home, never read Bastard. Miss Content said, you mentioned a while ago, you mentioned a while ago making a video talking about Demon Slayer. Any idea when you plan on doing that? Good question. Maybe in April. Maybe. I'd like to talk about Demon Slayer. It was really good. I just don't want to make a hate video, like, because a lot of people will hate me in the same way that the One Punch Man community hates me, when I'm like, you guys owe a lot of your success to good animation. You realize that, right? Murata's art, like, had Murata drawn, let's see, what's a shitty manga? Had Murata drawn Boruto would still be in the top 5 sales. You know, that's the way to put it, right? So, yeah. I don't want to say that Demon Slayer owes everything to its anime, but it was going to be canceled right before the anime came out, just so you guys knew. Even the editor said, yeah, like, it was on the chopping block 3 weeks before the anime came out. Then the anime came out, it barely finished, and then all of a sudden the manga sales went through the roof after everybody got to binge it on Hulu and Netflix. And all of a sudden, boom, the sales went through the roof for the manga. And it was like, so the manga, it was the anime that sold the manga. The manga didn't sell itself. The manga was tanking hard. So, given that, I don't want to make a video that will piss off Demon Slayer fans, because they do deserve their credit. Demon Slayer is actually a good manga. It's not a great manga, but it's a good manga. It's a solid, good manga. Good story, 200 chapters of pretty good story, little rushed here and there. It's got its flaws, but overall, not too bad. Really rushed beginning, in my opinion. Really rushed. Like, the beginning could have been stretched out for 50 chapters. It's done in 10. Really weird, but yeah. Dragon Drake said One Piece will be on break next week. A One Piece fan's worst nightmare. See, the way I look at it, One Piece, we're going to have about 38 to 40 chapters a year. That's the way I've always looked at it. we're not going to get 52 chapters a year. We're going to get 40 if we're lucky. And you know what? The greatest manga currently writing, I would argue would be Oda, deserves those breaks. You know, I can't imagine being a One Piece fan and then also being like a Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, or Murata fan. I can't understand it. I can't. Because you fuckers wait 3 months for a redo of a chapter that didn't need to be redone. Oda makes you wait a week. I don't get it. I don't want to hear a single person who waits around for One Punch Man, Berserk, or Hunter x Hunter complain about Oda ever. The moment you say that you're a fan of them, your argument becomes invalid to me. Your opinion does not count. That's as far as I'm concerned. Because it's like, this dude takes a break once a month. These guys take a break. They produce a chapter. They break the year. They produce a chapter a year. Like, it's a total difference. You know. The thread said half of Webtoon seems to be romance. And that's a good thing in my opinion. Anyways, we're way too far behind. So let's just jump right into it. Oh, of course. The fucking thing. It logged me out. What is this bullshit about sessions expired? Like, I'm logged in. Stupid biz. Okay, chapter 132.1, 5-page special bonus chapter. And here we go. Again, excluding this title page, it's more like 4. Does the manga just think there's a demand for this or something? Okay, so now we have the other class. Okay, we're doing Slam Dunk or whatever. Or whatever this is with Itadori. The Miracle Generation. So we're playing Aoyang Wong from the Miracle Generation today. Rumor is they set rock solid screens. And that's Mido Rikagoko and Akasaka. Apparently their screening is also on another level compared to high schoolers. And the one over there with no presence. Yeah, the Phantom Six Man. His screens are no joke. He got through. Expensive bread sort of reminds me of ham pen fish cakes. Okay, so this is just a ridiculous sort of have fun thing chapter. They're making fun of stuff. So we have Norabora, we have Gojo. I don't think this is really worth reading. It's not a consensus storyline. It's just some strips sort of idea. So I think we're going to run, you know... Yeah, I think we're going to just run into chapter 133. So, here we go. 1109. Oh, we're jumping back again. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I complained about timestamps before, and this is why Misk and Dragon's Rage make fun of me. I complained about timestamps not being coherent before, but now it's like, oh my god, dude, would you adjust? It's almost too much. Okay, so now we're back before, and here's Todo and his helper. These people, they're alive, right? Todo standing in the middle of people. Completely destroyed them, it seems. It seems that Suguro Gito has already left with the prison realm. No! Let's move on. Todo, like, he don't give a fuck. The fight's goal has changed, from retrieving Satoru Gojo to saving our allies and whittling down the enemy forces. Let's hurry, knowing brother, he's nearby. He has a brother? I thought he was the only child. Yeah, I love that. So now, we jumped over to 1128. It's Panda. Panda. I got bras and Atlanta. Bras in Atlanta. I'm a panda. I'm a bras in Atlanta. Alright. Kusakabe. Oh, found you. And he looks like he's in a coffin with a sword. Panda, that wasn't what was discussed. I mean, Itadori. No, that was Sukuna. But Itadori has control of the flesh. Isn't that what they said? I'm telling you right now. If Gojo disappears, no matter what punishment Itadori receives, I won't join Itadori's side. I agree that Yuji Itadori should get the death penalty. Okay, I want to like this dude, but fuck off with that shit, man. Fuck off with that shit. It's the same people who wanted Ichigo. This is Soul Society versus Ichigo all over again. Let's kill Rukia because X. And X makes no fucking sense. Yeah, that is one flaw. Like, the Soul Society arc is the greatest shonen arc ever made. But, like, even people who don't like Bleach, even Nia D. Hemmings, who doesn't like Bleach, even admits the Soul Society arc is one of the best shonen arcs ever made. Soul Society arc, in my opinion, is flawless. It's the perfect shonen arc. It really is. But, like, technically it's an isekai. But, like, the whole concept that doesn't seem to matter in the end is Rukia Kuchiki gave her powers away to a human, and that's like a death penalty, but it's like, no, it's not. But then they say it's all manipulated by Central 46 because Aizen was controlling them. But you think that Yamamoto, or somebody would have went, like, Yamamoto would have went, okay, Central 46, this is my Soul Society. You don't give sentences for slap on the hands to death penalty without me being involved. Like, the hierarchy didn't make sense. The fact that nobody really seemed to... We didn't see them questioning it enough didn't make sense. So, here, once again, we're getting that same sort of thing. Like, this dude is like, I agree that Yuji Itadori should get the death penalty, and I want to like this dude. He's using my Batu Jutsu. He's a good man, but... God damn. No. Just saying no. (10:36) local time. In somewhere else. Not Shibuya. Okay. Meme is, sorry, you must be tired. Ooh, oh, and she's not, oh. Shall I stay in bed with you all day? Oh my, how shameless. Teehee, do you not like me that way? No, that's not sorry. Somebody's calling me back. Sis. I have questions. Yeah, I have questions about this page. We just got to move on. These questions are this. I'm pretty sure my stream is rated PG-13. And at the time of being PG-13, I don't think I can ask 9 of my 11 questions about this page quite yet. So, yeah. We're just going to move on. Yeah. That's a safe bet. I showed a picture of a girl in her underwear for a thumbnail, and YouTube took it down in like 4 minutes. So, yeah. Even though other YouTubers literally have like, I'm coming, like literally written on this fucking thumbnail. Nobody says a thing, but whatever. So, yeah. Let's see. So Mei got out of bed, and she's in a robe. I assume she's naked under there, but, fantasies will allow that. Sorry to bother you at night. Oh, it's morning there? I don't know where Malayisa... Where is that? I gotta know. Now I gotta know. Where is Malaysia? It's a country in around Singapore. Oh, it's sometime in Australia. But it's not that far from Japan. It's like a time zone or two over. It's not a big deal. So, okay. Sorry to bother you at night. Oh, it's morning there? Unless they're calling from Canada, it wouldn't be morning. Not in Japan. Me? Kuala Lumpur. Yes, you use curse technique. We almost got killed. You should sell all Japanese stock and Tokyo real estate. I already exchanged yen. Yes, immediately. A negative chain reaction affecting major developed nations may be unavoidable. After all, Japan is the world's third largest economy. Really? Is that true? Didn't know that. I would assume it was like top 7, top 10. I leave the details to you. No, don't thank me, but keep it on the inside as usual. Teehee, we'll do business again. Oh wait, it's morning there, wherever they are. Me? I'm in Kuala Lumpur. Yes, you use curse technique. We almost got killed. You should sell all Japanese stock in Tokyo real estate. I already exchanged yen. Okay, so it's a one-sided conversation. I'm sorry. I thought that they were talking a little bit back and forth. That's my bad. I read into that wrong. Rereading it, it makes total sense. Okay, so then we jump over to the next page. What's wrong, brother? You feel unwell? Oh, it's Chocho. Oh, 11:28. What's wrong, brother? You feel unwell? And Itadori, oh, and he's crying, and the blood bitch is there. I have to go, 11:28. Yuji Itadori, what are you? I have to know. And what am I? Bigger question. Shall I? Now we're back to what we cared about, like all this inconsequential. Shall I save you, Mahito? I have a feeling Mahito's gonna live when he should fucking die, but let's see. 11:36. Alright. Did Mahito say Gito? He's got a Buddhist robe and a scar on his forehead. If he's here, then give him back. Give back Gojo Sensei! In the mid-Edo period, people connected catfish and earthquakes, and they spoke of this connection as a mystery. They believed that a giant catfish moving underground was the cause of the earthquakes. Listen, man, every religion in history will eventually become a mythology. The Greeks, the Egyptians, the Norse, the Asians, the Africans, they all came up with some crazy things and reasoning as to explain tornadoes, earthquakes, fire, why the sun set and rose every day. Why an eclipse happened, why this happened, why everything happened. The Mayans did it, everybody did it. Christianity pretends to be above itself, so does the Muslims, so does the Buddhists, so does everybody else. But at the end of the day, all their myths and their legends are going to be eventually proven wrong by science too. Give it another couple thousand years. So the idea here is that they believed a giant catfish moving underground was the cause of the great earthquakes. And now he's going to go like, ha ha ha, I'm going to summon a giant catfish. Just to prove, like, it sounds so stupid to people now that know science. Back then it made total sense. Like, in that day and age, you'd be like, okay, a giant catfish. Don't anger the catfish god in the water and we won't have earthquakes, right? It made sense and you would believe that. Now, it's like, okay, earthquakes happen because of tremors and blah, blah, blah. The earth crust grinding together, blah, blah, blah. He's going to summon a giant catfish, isn't he? He's going to summon a giant catfish and make all that shit like... So he plops something down, and then Itadori's walking through a black hole. All of a sudden in the earth, what the... Bang? But it was a black hole. He fell... He hit the ground, but then the ground closed up? Huh? What just happened? Did you think you had fallen? Seen from the side, you just suddenly flipped over. The strength of cursed spirit manipulation lies in the greater number of moves at my disposal. I wield multiple cursed spirits of semi-grade 1 and higher, which doesn't matter anymore. and may simply release more when opponents solve the cursed techniques and overcome them. Of course, I don't have to allow time for that, and may simply pile on the attacks. Okay, so basically what he's saying is like, I'm a badass bitch. I'm Kakashi. I have 1,000 jutsu. I'm probably only ever going to use like 6 throughout the entire series, but I have 1,000 jutsu. And now he's going to attack again with some thorn octopus looking technique. He's going to try to cover him. He's going to try to swallow him up. Bangs him down. Oh my god, what the hell? Last year during the night. Now this Itadori has never looked more like Ichigo than in this stance. He looks like he's ready to go Bankai. He looks like he's ready to go Bankai right now. He's never looked more like Ichigo right now. Literally laying on the ground there. This is Byakuya. Gito is Byakuya. Completely. Even the hair is the fucking same. It's Byakuya versus Ichigo. And he's there. Bandages, like right now he's cut up, but it looks like bandages. Bandages and all in a black suit. Like, I thought I could do it. Bankai. And Gito standing there lording over him in a hole. It's literally Byakuya versus Ichigo. The parallel there is undeniable. Not mad about it. Not mad about it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. Last year during the night parade of 100 demons, if the forces hadn't been divided between Shinjuku and Kyoto, he would have won instead of Okotsu. Last night during the night. I mean, Okotsu is... You just talked smack against Okotsu? I guess you had nothing to do with it. As its story. Give him back. Even I'm impressed. Sukuna's vessel is tough. Oh, and Mahito tried to grab him. I knew that. After all, I was born of humans. And did he... The Gito wannabe dude destroyed Mahito, turned him into a fucking Hogyoku? Shall we continue? Let us discuss the world to come? What the flippin' fucking hell? Okotsu's got to show up soon. Yuta's got to show up and show this bitch how to fight. Like, Okotsu's got to show up and be like, alright, I'm done with you. Done. Are you familiar with the maximum techniques? No. We're first being introduced to this. Chapter 134. Apart from domains, they are the curse technique's most supreme art. Makes sense? The curse manipulation technique, maximum Uzumaki. Maximum Naruto, gross, combines all cursed spirits I have absorbed into one and hits my opponent with super condensed cursed energy. So, what, 7 Deadly Sins, Naruto, Bleach, like literally every anime ever did. It's just, alright, so it's a fancy way of saying they're condensing their cursed energy into one focal point and it's gonna like shoot through them no matter what blocking they put up, no matter what shield, it's gonna pierce right through them. Okay. Alright, super condensed cursed energy. Yeah, alright. So it's just like Dragon Ball, just like Bleach, just like Naruto, okay. Alright. Funny that they named it Uzumaki. Think they could have come up with something that wasn't Naruto related, but... And then he starts laughing. Itadori said, "Why are you laughing while covered in blood?" Like, seriously, the dude is more blood than bone. Oh, sorry, I realized I suddenly started acting like him. We were talking about Uzumaki. He was acting like Gito? Is that what he means? Uzumaki is powerful, but using it means I negate cursed spirit manipulation's advantage, the great number of moves at my disposal. So at first I didn't do it to be that exciting. I simply thought of it as recycling low-grade cursed spirits. For now, I'll wait this out. But I was wrong. Its true value is revealed when cursed spirits of 7th grade 1 or higher are used and the technique is extracted. And he eats mojito. How foolish. Did you not think I would notice something that you had sensed? Is extract. Wait, so he ate it like a Dragon Ball. How foolish. Did you think I would not notice something that you had sensed? Oh, and there's the witch. The witch on the broom from the Kyoto school. A signal, and the target is directly under Nishihima. Alright, so the Indian dude is about to fire, Quincy bow style, boom boom boom. Gito doesn't really get hit, he's blocking. Sharpshooter Maki's sister, and a sniper rifle. I like that. I agree that it's wise to use conventional weapons when attacking a sorcerer. Now he's trying to do something. If I remember correctly, when I was the captain of the youth basketball team, Mother would often dye my hair black. In junior high, I met the person who would become my mentor and chose to become a jujutsu sorcerer even though I had never held a wooden or bamboo sword, much less a katana. I held onto the katana tightly because I didn't want to be burdened on my mother and because I didn't want to die. New shadow style. Oh, in comes Mekamaru's girlfriend. Yes! Mekamaru needs to come back to life. You know what? I want him to, but at the same time I don't, because they have a great love story with him dying without them ever. They know, she knows, he knows, but he's dead. It's a tragic love story, but a good love story. If he comes back, it'll sully it. I mean, we all want it, right? Like, we all want our loved ones back. But at the end of the day, it's selfish. Eventually, certain people, it's like it was their time, it was their choice, they did it for this, they did it for that. Some people die unfairly, and it happens every day, and I'm not arguing that some people can wish that. But, like, Mekamaru made his decisions, he made his choices, and he did it for everybody. And, like, they have to live with that. So here we go. New shadow style. Yes, I'm putting everything, my present and future, into this. Even if it means I'll never swing a katana again. Batu sword drawing. Batu Jitsu. Yes. Art of drawing the sword. Oh. No, Gito didn't. Maximum. Gito blocked it. He broke the sword. That's not. I mean, Maximum Uzumaki. I wish this dude would stop using Gito's form. Gito's gonna end up being pissed. Gito's gonna take over. Gojo's gonna reawaken Gito. And Gito's gonna be pissed. Gito's gonna be like, I'm going to literally bash myself into a mountain. Like, this isn't what Gito wanted. Gito didn't want to do this. Gito was the man who held out his hand to an innocent high school girl and said, it's okay. Them using... I'm with the dudes that Sukuna sliced the head off of. Gito's body being used in this way is so disrespectful on so many goddamn levels. Like, this isn't what Gito wanted. This isn't what Gito was about. And using his body, using his face, using his visage for this is insulting, disrespectful. Ooh, they know where to hit. And now Mekamaru. And Uzumaki. No, don't, yells Itadori, the witch. Slam. Rock smash. Boom. New shadow style. It's certainly nice. It's facing someone with a little know-how. Is she dead? Oh, no. Kusakibe showed up. And he drew his sword. You shouldn't be out front. Well, not like there's any choice. Kusakibe. She's alive. Okay. Panda in full form. Itadori. Panda senpai. And Kyoto dude. Good. You're back. I'm a gorilla now. Does that man have Satoru go join the prison realm? So it seems. But what's so great about carrying around that public nuisance? Who is that? He looks like Suguro Gito, but I don't know who's inside. Oh, and here comes Chozo. Badum, 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 badum. Yes, feel the blood, feel the heart pumping. Badum, 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 badum. Yeah. Greetings, Chozo. That guy. Chin. I have 3 parents. My mother, the cursed spirit that impregnated her, and the man who mixed his blood with theirs and toyed with my mother, thereby earning my hate. This thing that took over Gito's body has done it before. Look, he's from the Edo period. This dude with the Hitler mustache. It was Hitler. It was Hitler all along. It was J. Jonah Jameson all along. He wanted pictures of Spider-Man so fucking bad that he took over the Jujutsu world. He wanted Spider-Man that bad. That's some hardcore shit. Thereby earning my hate. It appears you have noticed. So that's the deal, huh? Noritoshio Keimo. Noritoshi Keimo. Noritoshi Keimo? Everybody's shocked? Me? It's the Indian guy? What? Huh? What does that mean? The blot on the Keimo clan, the evilest sorcerer in history. If that's true, that's what's inside Gito is over 150 years old from the Edo period. Yes! Ridiculous barrier techniques and ridiculous powerful curse techniques and tools for a mastermind with a curse technique that allows him to enter other bodies. Yes, it makes sense. Noritoshi Keimo is but one of my many names. Call me whatever you want. How dare you? How dare you try to make me kill my little brother Itadori? Oh, so I'm feeling there's more to this. Ooh, because he's remembering things. Itadori might literally be his little brother. Oh, who's jumping in there? Who's this? Step aside, bottom feeder. Don't make me wait any longer. Get out of my way. I'm his older brother. So is this part of the illusion, or is he legitimately his older brother? That would be interesting. I can sort of see it. I can see it written in a way that it would work. By the way, guys, we got like 15 people in here and only 5 likes. What the fuck? Hit that like button. I want 10 likes on this video or I'm canceling the fucking stream. So, jack those numbers up. Jack those fucking numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Those are play safe. We don't fuck with those type of numbers. We don't fuck with 5 likes. We want 10 likes. Double that like button right the hell now. And right now we're going to check out now that we're at chapter 135, I feel like it's a good time to check the stream. We'll talk to the stream, and we'll see what we're doing. Elitist said Hunter x Hunter has been gone longer than JJK has been around. Yeah. And you wonder why I still have hate on people that when I say Hunter x Hunter, it's not that great. Miss Khan says 11 viewers and only 5 likes. We got to pump those numbers. Miss Contact beat me to the punch a while ago, and yet you guys didn't listen. You guys didn't listen to a dude with almost 3,000 subscribers. Then listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to my voice. Listen to the detail in my voice. I'm telling you to like the stream. You're going to like the stream. Look into my eyes. My Millennium Eye has told me you will like the stream. Yeah. Fine said, no, Hunter x Hunter has gone longer than CSM was around. CSM, not sure. Aliyah said, yeah, that was the one. Miss Kind said, true, Hunter x Hunter was on the cover for the issue JJK started in. That is so sad. Dragon's Rage said, I feel like if Greer was in the JJK universe, he would be Kusakabe. With some exceptions, yeah, that is actually a good character for me. I would probably 95% of his character suits me. Yeah, 95. I disagree with like 2 or 3 of his decisions, but for the most part, yeah. I'd be the badass with the sword, not the strongest, not the best, not the one at the forefront of the story. I'd be sitting there in the background studying my sword technique, smoking up a cigar, being a badass, looking cool, you know. Probably have a ponytail because pissed my wife off with a ponytail as always. But yeah, Dragon's Rage knows him pretty well. Miss Condon said, I would be Kusakabe. I wouldn't want to mess with any of that cursed shit. I mean, no, Miss. I'm Kusakabe. You be somebody else. Well, if you're Kusakabe, then I'm Todo! I like tall girls with big butts. I'd totally be Todo. I'd be like, alright, brother, we're doing shit. I'd be Todo! Let's see. Alita said, oh, this panel is coming out. Miss Condon said, the chapter where the fandom canceled Mei. Yeah, she doing some shit. She doing some backwater. She doing some stock market manipulation. She's Martha Stewart in the background here. Her and Snoop Dogg are meeting up with Mei, right? And this is why she can never be best girl. Listen. We don't know the reason behind it. If she was betting on the fact that Sukuna was going to destroy half of Japan, she was going to make profit, and then she was going to help rebuild Japan based on the profit. We don't know yet. She could use those funds to rebuild Japan knowing it was going to be destroyed. We don't know yet. Mei might still be best girl. Give her the benefit of the doubt first. Alita said Mei is not a good person. We don't know that yet. Dragon's Rage said, no, Griever, they didn't. No, they did. Yeah, they didn't. COVID. Alita said, no, is she meant to me? All I gotta say. Fair enough. Miss Condon said, yep, Japan is top 3. I think Tokyo is one of the largest economic centers on the planet. I wouldn't deny that stat. I don't even need to look that up. I would believe it. I would think, out of everybody, it would be probably USA, Hong Kong, England, Tokyo, maybe Canada. Yeah, you have China, you have Japan, you have USA, you have Canada, you have Britain. I think that's pretty much probably the most part. covered your bases with those 5 anyways. Let's see. Thread says X does make sense though. Sukuna just wiped out a bunch of fucking people. There you go. That's what I'm saying. JP said, "Sup gamers, sup bitch." Blue Man said, "Hey Blue Man, nice to see you here. Your first time to the stream? That's cool. Modern science is referenced in the Christian Bible before it was discovered." Is it really? Could you give me a passage to that? Because I've read, actually, the King James Bible a few times. And I don't know what you're referring to when the modern science is referenced in the Christian Bible before it was discovered. That seems like an impossibility to me. That's some prophecy level shit, and you think the Vatican would be toting that shit like, "We discovered gravity before gravity existed." You'd think they would be toting that shit as their headline. So if you could give me a page number like Luke, 4th passage, or Mark, or this, or whatever, if you want to go with or if you want to go into the other 86 Gospels that were counseled at the Council of Nicaea in the 1100s, if you want to go through those Gospels, I'd be happy for you to give me a passage to those, and I'd be happy to check them out, Blue Man. No problem. But just give me a reference point. Definitely comment it down below. And you think I'm being sarcastic. I'm not. I'm seriously, curious. If that's true, I'm skeptical, but I'd like to see it. And if you could give me a page reference, I'll check it out. I've got 4 copies of the Old and New Testament. I've got the King James Bible. I got a Hebrew copy. I got something else. Then I got the only real Bible, which is the Lord of the Rings. So... let's see. Misconduct said the panel of Yuji all bloody seems to be a direct reference to Ichigo after getting hit by Byakuya's Bankai. He's in the same pose. Byakuya looking down on him. This time Gito's looking down on him. It's literally the same fucking thing. I love it. It's such a fucking Bleach moment. This dude is such a Bleach fan. I love it. I love Jujutsu Kaisen is a love letter to Bleach. It's so good. Kenry said, "This just proved that you never actually study on Muslim religion. The Quran is full of scientific facts." Yeah, but the Quran also says that basically that you're allowed to rape my wife because I'm an infidel. So, I mean, you take scientific fact with you're allowed to take my woman away from me, and I'm just not on the same page. Yeah, because I read the Quran too. See, and Kenray said before it was even discovered. Once again, give me a page that proves that the Quran said that gravity existed first, or what have you, rocket science, gasoline, whatever. You give me a page number. You prove that that page was written in, 412 BC. And the science was discovered in 110 AD, and I'll give it to you. But you can't just tell me it happened. You need to provide facts. That's what science is all about. I could write right now a letter that I discovered gravity and say that it was dated to 2000 BC. Doesn't mean it's true. I can tell you guys that. Hey guys, I discovered dirt, by the way. You're all walking on my dirt. I don't like any of you. You guys should be paying homage to me. Erect a temple for me. You're walking on my motherfucking dirt. I can tell you guys that. I got no proof. You should believe me because I told you. See what I'm saying? Doesn't work out, does it? So that's all I'm saying. I want the proof. Give me the page number. Give me the reference. Give me the date that it was published or what have you. And then I'll compare some notes. And then maybe it's true. I don't know. I haven't studied every religion. Dude, I'm 30 years old. I work for a living. I am not a linguistic master like Tolkien. I have not studied every religion and language known to man over across 5,000 years of human history. There might be some things I don't know. I can easily admit that. That's fine. Let's see. Blue Man said that's what I'm saying. Well, fair enough. If the Quran and Bible discovered gravity first, great. Prove it to me and I'll be good. And I'm just using gravity as a point, guys. I'm just saying scientific fact. Like, did they discover gasoline before we knew how to use gasoline? Like, whatever. Alita said, Mahito's face in this is more than satisfying than I thought. Fair enough. Dragon Trade said, Imposter Gito is a beast. Don't underestimate him, Griever. I'm not underestimating him. I'm just saying he's J. Jonah Jameson looking for Spider-Man. JP said, Maximum Naruto. Exactly. Like, they had to use Uzumaki. Like, seriously? Maximum Naruto. Right. Maximum Rasengan. Kenry said, I wasn't talking to you, Blue Man. Yeah, that's fine. Blue Man said, I know I'm saying I agree with you. Fair enough. If you guys are on the same page and you guys agree that I'm full of shit, that's fine. I don't think I am. But, alright. Ms. Conde said, I think Uzumaki means spiral or something. There's a Junji Ito horror story called Uzumaki about him. Yeah, Uzumaki is not... Kishimoto didn't come up with the name Uzumaki. It's a namesake. There are other people called... Uzumaki is still a surname. And it has kanji and meaning. So, no, I was just making fun of the fact that, like, if I were to write a story right now, the last thing I would do is name my main character Ichigo. Or, I don't know, maybe Luffy. Or Naruto. Or Itadori. Or Yuji. Or Yuta. I'm pretty sure if I started a manga story right now, I would look up all the popular names of manga and avoid every single fucking one of them. That's all I'm saying, is that you want to avoid all the current running names. Like, do you want to call a guy Goku? Really? Sung? Do you want to... Like, have you noticed that no manga, even though Sun is an actually relatively popular surname, have you noticed that nobody calls anybody in manga Sun ever? There's a reason for that. Because Akira Toriyama basically washed anybody from ever using Sun as a name ever again. With Son Goku. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's just funny to me that they used Uzumaki. Alita says, ultimate techniques are techniques like that Maximum Meteor Gojo used. There was actually one in Volume 0, and Iso's Wing King was... Oh, interesting. Cool. Miss Conrad said, yeah, they show some examples, but they've never been specified as their own thing before. Yeah, they've shown, like, we've seen it. Okay, that's fair. We've seen it, but we never knew about it before. Fair enough. Dranger said, Imposter Gito just pulled an Aizen. Pretty much. He's an Aizen. Miss Condon, but he's not as cool as Aizen. Miss Condon says, if you look, you see he uses Mahito to do that Uzumaki. You can see his stitches. Oh, I didn't notice that, but that's cool. Dragon's Rage said, it's the little details that matters. It is. I didn't question it before, but the fact that Miss pointed it out, now I can sort of see it. I don't even need to look back. I believe you. And yeah, that's cool. Miss Condon said, the fact that OG Noritoshi Keimo already had the stitches leads me to believe he's not the original body either. No, he's not. There's a body that's probably 1,000 years old. The original Emperor of Japan or something like that, right? JP said, I always wondered why he looked like J. Jonah Jameson. Because he's looking for pictures of Spider-Man! Dranger said, I apologize on behalf of Griever to anyone that has a mustache. I mean, I've had that mustache before, just as a Halloween joke, and like as J. Jonah Jameson. There are two people allowed in the world to wear that mustache: Hitler and J. Jonah Jameson. If you're not one of the two, you're not allowed to have that mustache. Student came on. This is miscontent. Says, is named after the guy from 150 years ago, which says a lot about how much his dad didn't like him very much. Clearly, because he named him after literally like the black spot on a family tree. The name Grieva. We are going to name our son after this black spot on our entire great history of family. And we're going to name our son it because my son is useless. Feels like something Endeavor would do. Let's see. Elita said, Dad basically named him Jujutsu Hitler. What the fuck? Yeah, pretty much. Ms. Condon said, that's Utahime. Yeah, I know that. And Sukuna's sidekick he met up after killing Jogo. Oh, you were talking... No, sorry, not Utahime. Urayami. Sukuna's sidekick he met up after killing Gojo. Yeah, Jogo. Yeah. Okay. I didn't recognize her yet. But yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Dragon Trade said, there can only ever be one Kusakibi, so you and Miss are going to have to fight for it. Once again, I am good with being Toto because I am the boulder and I love me some big boobs. No, wait. That's wrong. I love me some short girls with small butts. No. I love me big butts. Bigger butts. Yeah. I can be Toto. It's all good. If Miss wants to be Kusakibe, it's all good. Alita said, well, I get to be Gojo then, just chilling in the cube. Alita, so you can chill in that cube all day, just don't mess with my girl with a big butt. JP says, I love the inspiration for Bleach and Naruto present in JJK. Absolutely. Kenray said, where the fuck did he get that? Where the fuck did I get what? Dragon said, come on, Griever, you have to give JJK at least a 9 out of 10 for the Gate Bleach references. I'm still at an 8 out of 10 for JJK. Still at an 8 out of 10. Dragon said, I discovered air guys, just letting you know. I discovered air guys, just letting you know. What's air guys? You discovered air? Air's important. It's got oxygen. We sort of need it. It's killing us, but we need it, so. Uzumaki is a Junji Ito reference, though. Says, fine. I don't know what that is, but okay. I'll believe you. Caden said Naruto used Son Goku with the 4 tails. True. And Caden's in here. Hi, Caden. Dragon Trade said Kishimoto used the name Son Goku for one of the tailed beasts. Yeah. Did not know that. I sort of block out a lot of Naruto because it wasn't that good. Kenry said, at the top of my head, I can give... This is a description of origin, development, and step-by-step development stages of intra-terrain life in the Quran. Muslims had this knowledge in the 7th century, and the Prophet Muhammad's Adadiyah? I mean... Great. Good for the Muslims, I guess. Good for the Quran. That's cool. I mean, if they... I don't know how that pertains to anything. They predicted a manga series and how the story would be written and their concept of life and death. That's cool. Sort of like everybody put faith in the fucking Mayans, like 2012, we're all gonna die. Well, nobody died. Y2K, we're all gonna die. We didn't. So, I hold little faith in that stuff, guys. Sorry to say. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, but, yeah. Listen, Star Trek predicted the Razor cell phone 40 years before it happened. Like, that doesn't mean that William Shatner is a goddamn prophet, right? Let's calm down a little bit. Thread said, God, I want him to Gito 137 so bad. Want to get to? Well, we're starting again, so we're on 135 because we caught up with the chat, so here we go. It's an effect of my curse technique, and we're seeing the brothers. I can sense the transformation of my younger brothers through our blood connection, no matter how far they are. For living beings, death in the final and greatest transformation. I saw it with my own eyes. I had an intense sensation of Yuji Itadori's death. That must mean... Wait, what? Yuji is my younger brother. It's affected my curse technique. I gotta reread this. I can sense the transformation of my younger brothers through our blood connection, no matter how far away they are. Okay. For living things, death is the final and greatest transformation. I saw it with my own eyes. I had an intense sensation of Yuji Itadori's death. But that was an illusion. That must mean that Yuji is my youngest brother. He's my younger brother. I'm misunderstanding. So he sensed Yuji dying. But that was due to that weird illusion. Wasn't it? I'm not sure. Like, he felt Yuji Itadori's death. But Yuji Itadori didn't. Well, technically he did die when he went sick. So he could be his younger. Alright. I'm going to hold out skepticism right now. Either way, we're going to continue the chapter. If Noritoshi Keimon had extended his life by moving from body to body, then nothing is impossible. That's true. So, he's got blood. Using all my strength, I will fulfill my duty as the older brother. Blood manipulation, so powerful. Shing, poof. Oh, it's so fast. This is piercing blood. Bang! He hits the thing that was guarding Sukuna. Bang, bang, bang. He slashes up against Gito. Boom. Moves the rock face. He close combat. All right, now he's in there. He's in there against Gito. Don't push yourself. You must be tired. So what? Is that any reason to not put my life on my line for my little brother? I'm just asking you. You're not related, right? Says the panda. No way. He almost killed me earlier. Toto, too. Are you giving off freaky pheromones or something? But he has created a disturbance. We must take advantage of it. I've still got 2 cores left to go, so I'll go out in front. If we attack, we can create an opening. No matter what, we must retrieve the prison realm. They want to release Gojo, of course, because once Gojo gets out, it's game over for everybody. So the witch is doing something. Unblockable drumming. Gorilla mode. Vroom. Everyone's like, what the hell? Ice formation. Frost calm. Stops everybody in their tracks. A curse technique of ice and high level. One wrong move and will be ripped apart. Kusakibe. Don't kill them. I need a messenger. Chozo. Is that reason enough to let everybody live? Ooh, took damage. Like the arm is like damaged. Reverse curse technique. This technique is on a whole nother level. This is Kusakibe. I want to go home. Then we have Chozo going flowing red scale. This ice isn't enough to hold me. Then how about this? Bang! And I'm about to hit him. And then Itadori, boom! Hits Chozo with a fucking drop kick. Boom! Whose body do you think that is? You're our ally, right? No, I'm the only one who wasn't frozen. Must have something to do with Sukuna. Huh? I'm your older brother. Take this seriously, would you? Why don't you try calling me big brother just once? Tool manipulation. Okay, the witch is going at it. Wind scythe against both of them. Blocked. They withstood that with their bare hands. That hurts. Arg. Itadori, we're the only ones who can move right now. We gotta buy time until Utahime Sensei is ready. Messenger. Ice formation. Yuji Itadori alone will be enough. Ice fall. Ice summoning jutsu. We're gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god. that literally, like, how are they gonna stop this? Like, who's gonna, like, is Gojo gonna appear or whatever? It's been a black screen. It's been a while, Gito. What kind of girls are you into? What kind of girls are you fucking into? Can I get your answer from before? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's go. It's Yuki Tsukumo. Let's fucking go. Go. That's fucking right. Oh, this bitch. This bitch is just bleeding. She's bleeding Boa Hancock vibes. But better. But better. She's Boa Hancock, but better. Love it. Yuki Tsukumo. Yuki fucking Kumo. What kind of girls are you fucking into? Toto's gonna show up too, you know it. God fucking damn it. Chapter 136, let's go. Do you remember our talk about how to create a world where curses no longer exist? Remember, this ain't Gito. She knows better. This ain't Gito anymore. No matter what method you adopt, human beings will advance one stage higher. It's by time for Laru to move. The next stage of humanity lies in breaking away from cursed energy. Ah, so the idea is Jujutsu sorcerers are not needed. Curses should be eradicated. Nothing should be back to humanity again. Alright. No, it lies in optimizing cursed energy, says Gito. Actually, I don't get either way. Who are you, Itadori? I thought you abandoned that method 12 years ago when Toji Zenin died. Oh, Toji Zenin died. I was talking to Gito. Oh well, I came back to the original principle. I thought you had abandoned that method 12 years ago after Toji Zenin died. I was talking to Gito. Oh well, I came back to the original principles. Oh, does she recognize that she's not talking to Gito or something? Okay. I came back to the original principles. Besides, your method has a big hole. Compared to Japan, extremely few Jujutsu sorcerers and cursed spirits appear overseas. Tengen's barrier is necessary for optimizing cursed energy. The only ones capable of becoming sorcerers through Tengen and optimizing cursed energy are the humans of this country. That would mean Japan has a virtual monopoly on cursed energy. This is making sense. A certain superpower and the Middle East would not remain silent. So the U.S. And they can't say the U.S. because people would get offended. Flesh and blood humans being the source of energy source, so you can easily imagine that suffering that would result. That is a world far removed from the ideal that I pursue. So what? We have different objectives. I do not wish for a world without cursed spirits, or a peaceful world. Non-sorcerers, sorcerers, cursed spirits. These are all possibilities of cursed energy in the form of human beings, and yet there must be more to human potential. I tried to bring that forth myself, but that doesn't work. What I can create does not exceed the bounds of my own potential. The answer is always flickering darkly in chaos. Do you understand what I should have created was chaos that not even I could control? I've already extracted the curse technique. Okay, now even she's frightened. The woman that we have seen built up this whole time. Toto's mentor, we've seen her multiple times talking to Gito. We've seen her, like, this is the biker chick. Let's see. Even she's shocked. There's a curse technique called Mojito, right? He has a curse technique that can manipulate the soul. That guy just absorbed him. Seriously? Idol transfiguration. On the earth? Tengen's barrier? No, this is remote activation of a curse technique. Thank you, Yuji Itadori. The quality of the curse techniques ceases to grow at the moment they are absorbed by curse spirit manipulation. Mahito grew during his fight against you. I actually want to go Jogo too, but oh well. What have you done? I remotely cast Idol Transfiguration. Please let this bitch be more like a housewife. Please let her be. Please let her be Full Metal Alchemist. Please let her be the housewife, be the teacher. Like, please let her just walk up to this guy, grab him by the face, and slam and be like, no. Like, she's shocked and stuff, but don't tell me she showed up, stopped one barrier, and then everything's going to go to shit and she's not going to be able to do crap. I'm going to be really disappointed if she does. I need her to walk up like she did to Greed and be like, break his face, boom. And then kick him into the fucking brick wall and be like, who are you? I'm a housewife. You know, I need that. I need that. I need this bitch to do that. She has to do that. Otherwise, her showing up was pretty much meaningless. And that's annoying. That'd be really annoying. Let's see. What have you done? I remotely cast Idol Transfiguration on 2 types of non-sorcerers who have already been marked. Sumiki Fushigoro. Oh no! Oh no! Isn't that the sister? Oh no! The people who I had ingest cursed objects like Yuji Itadori, and the people with cursed techniques whose brains were meant to be non-sorcerers like Junpei Yoshino. I adjusted their brains for sorcery. For the former I gave strength as vessels, to the latter the capacity to use cursed techniques. And snap. As for the moment, I have broken the seal on the cursed objects. Some have been deep in slumber since being exposed to my cursed energy at the time of marking, but they will soon awaken. To deepen their understanding of cursed energy, I will have them fight each other. I carefully chose them as the cursed objects. Think of it as releasing 1,000 benevolent Yuji Itadoris. 1,000? That's not many. You underestimate human rationality. You think people will kill each other simply because they got power? Everything has an order. I would not make such an oversight. Your questions are starting to lack perceptibility. Huh? He's pissing me off. Let's go beat him down. Sorry, I can't move right now. No? Yeah, you can. Huff, huff. What happened, Urayumi? Reverse curse technique regenerated my hand, but poison. My blood was mixed with piercing blood. Of course it's poison. Wait, there's no backup from Mai. There may still be more of them. My comrade is protecting Aoi, the girl with the gun as well as a suit. They don't belong here. Can you move? Yeah. I can regulate my body temperature, so no problem. Cassie, I can't take anymore. I am still talking, says Gito. The cursed objects that I provided are what's left of sorcerers I painstakingly made vows with a millennia ago. 1,000 fucking years ago. However, I did not only enter into these contracts with sorcerers, but those vows become null when I obtain this body. No way. This is the world of the future. Boom. Incoming, a bunch of fucking demons. Goodbye, Yuji Itadori. He's got the box. The prison realm. Gojo Sensei! I expect much from you. Are you listening, Sukuna? It is beginning once again. The world of Heinen. The golden age of cursed techniques. That was like 1,000 years ago. The Heian age. That was like from 980 AD. That was over 1,000 years ago. That age. My God. Holy shit. Is that what we're into? My God. And the fact that chapter 137 starts with a shot of Yuta Okotsu makes me happy for the future. Makes me happy for what I'm about to read. We're going to check in with the chat here first, but I'm curious. And unfortunately, we're out of beer. That sucks. Gotta go pee for one thing. Hour and 20 minutes in and all that. We're out of beer. Out of alcohol. How am I supposed to continue a Jujutsu Kaisen live read without alcohol? This sucks. But we will be back. Just one quick piss and we will be back. And then we'll check the chat, and then we'll read 137. Well, this sucks. No booze. Snowstorm. Drank 18 beer. And now I have no more. This is what's the problem with the snow days, ladies and gentlemen. You start drinking at noon. You end up going through your 18 beer by 8 o'clock. and then there's no more beer. The fuck? Right? God damn it. Very annoying. Now I'm stuck with carbonated grapefruit water. Which, by the way, is delicious. But nonetheless. Alright, so let's see what the chat had to say for this whole past point. Let's see. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Lita said, not worth it. Kenray said, I guess I just stopped discussing this topic. You can discuss whatever topic you want, man. I just, me and the Quran have a differences of opinion. I've read enough of the Quran to know that it's great if you're a Muslim, shitty if you're not one. JP said Chozo has Oni-chan powers. I guess, the big brother powers work for him, right? Kenray said, man, I love Chozo. I mean, I don't, but I'm starting to like him a lot more now. If it's true, I would actually like him a lot more. Miss Connor said, what the exact deal is with the memory thing and Chozo's connection to Yuji is still unclear. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Is it memory manipulation and he believes it, but he feels like within his curse technique, he feels it's the truth. So I'm hesitant to say he's not. Kenray said his experiences are hilarious. Yeah. JP said, indeed. JP also said, well, I need to head off to sleep, fellas. It's getting late over here. Have a good time. See you, JP. Glad you could drop by. Miss Condon said he's going to love the next color page. Yep, I did. Stranger said, but what girls is Gito into, though? Gito, yeah, he doesn't answer the fucking, not this fucker. But you know who Gito's into? Gito is into a high school girl he couldn't save. Got really deep. I'm not playing. You know what makes Fullmetal Alchemist one of the greatest, if not the greatest animes of all time? Is because a very emotional moment that happens in episode 5. 60 episodes later, end of the series, world domination, global problems happen. This dude, our main character, sits back and goes, I'm just a human. All I've ever been is a regular human. A simple human who couldn't save one little girl. He still remembers her. That's dope. I like to think Gito is Edward Elric 2.0. I like to think that, maybe not 2.0, I like to think that Gito is a secondary coming of Edward Elric. A dude who does not forget. No matter, oh my god, it's universal level destruction, Dragon Ball Z, Kamehameha blast going on. All I wanted to do was save that one high school girl. That's all he cared about. That's what I like to think. The thread says girls who are sorcerers. I know that. Fair. Wing said she is strong, but I don't know if she can beat Gito. I think she could, straight up. On a 1v1, she could do it. Saku88 said, oh yes. Dragon Trade said the author wouldn't make Yuki do that. Wouldn't make Yuki do that to what? No, for now, as the final villain. That would be bad writing. I mean, we don't know it's the final villain. I assume it's something. I've never assumed that we've seen the final villain. So, Miss Khan said, and with that, you finish the Shibuya incident. I mean, I don't know if it's the best arc. still think the introduction of Toad. I don't know. This is a great arc. I don't know if it's the best arc. Wing said, thoughts on Shibuya? Would you rate it out of 10? I'd give it a 9. Solid 9. Because I have some questions. I have some problems. Volume 0 is still the best arc. Volume 0 is the only 10 out of 10 arc. I give the Shibuya incident a 9. Thread said, ah ha ha, 137, baby. Dragon's Rage said, Shibuya arc has been finished. Cool. Miss Condon said, just a reminder, since you won't check the chat before you get to it, the new translator changed Supreme Grade 1 to Special Grade 1. Just wanted to let you know so you're not confused. That is going to be so stupid, but okay. Dragon's Rage said, you ran out of beer. Don't you have a literal bar? I do, but that bar is still condemned because I'm not updating the bar because I don't have shelves installed yet. I'm still... The basement renovation was put on hold once COVID hit, guys, because I don't have enough money. Like, I barely have enough money to buy beer. So, I don't have enough money to stock my bar and stock mix. So, I don't have enough money to finish the basement project. The last thing to do is to lay the flooring, but I don't have enough money for the floor. So, I gotta lay the flooring first. Then I gotta add trim. Then I gotta add baseboard. Then I gotta buy doors. Then I gotta buy shelves. Then I gotta buy LED lighting. And then I can finish. So. Ms. Kondo said, Dragon's Rage bars do not infinitely generate alcohol. This is true. I went through all my alcohol. I do have alcohol for my... I do have alcohol from my for my wife. I've got some what is it? Not Nutella Baileys. What is it? Red Velvet Baileys. I've got red velvet flavored Baileys, but I'm not gonna open that. That's a gift. And I stopped drinking hard liquor for the most part about a year ago. So, I mean, on occasion I'll have a few drinks here and there, but not much. I can't afford any more than that because COVID pay has been COVID pay for over a year. So, I don't have anything in the wine storage. I don't have anything in the bar. I got nothing, guys. It's just beer. And if I run out of beer, I run out of beer. And now I've drank, so I can't drive, so I can't go to the booze store. And now it's 8:40 at night, so... beer store's going to be closed before I could walk there. Not that I would, but... Wing said, I assume the final villain is Sukuna. There you go. Final villain is Sukuna. So, there we go. Alright, chapter 137. Let's go. Let's get this shit done. So we're seeing a map of basically, like, the world sort of idea. Like, sort of that... like all the lights on in the world sort of feeling, and then there's Japan. Okay, we're seeing Japan lit up sort of idea. The 23 wards are almost entirely destroyed. To be clear, the only areas we can say are safe are portions of the municipalities of a bunch of cities, various islands, safety, political void, a little void right now, blah 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 blah. Okay, so everyone's next page, everybody's going nuts. You want to designate the whole city as an area subject to an evacuation order. The Federation will be furious. Lobby can't be all dead. Sorcerers are guiding evacuators within the cities at the very moment. During a power vacuum at the scale, foreign military intervention is a possibility. You may encourage a leak to the Tokyo, blah 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 blah. We could anticipate Tokyo. Make the public the existence of cursed spirits known. Are you serious? More official resistance to Tokyo. Blah, 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 blah. So everybody's going nuts. Alright. So then we're going somewhat into a part. This kid on the floor looking like a demon is just eating out of a TV dinner. Come. It's dangerous out here. Says a very spooky Slender Man looking thing. back. And you can sing songs. Dude, pauses. Where's mom? Mom and dad and big sister and little brother and teacher are all there. I don't have a little brother, and I hate my teacher. I don't have a little brother, and I hate my teacher. Are you okay? You want a drink? Give me. And then this thing opens up its jaws. Oh my shit. What the hell? And then stab. Boom. Sorry, did I scare you? Are you hurt? It's goddamn the main character! Oh, Coach Yuta is here. Yuta's here. Are you with anyone, like your mother or your father? I don't know. This is a commercial district, so I doubt she's from around here. Oh, it's a chick? What the hell? Have you walked a lot? I thought so. Looking at the shoes. You've been doing a good job. Kneeling down, this thing's coming at them. Destroyed. Splat. You can see that, right? Swipe. Rika, please. Try not to overdo it. Rika! It's Yuta! Main character arrives. Shit's gonna get fixed. Gojo or no Gojo, Yuta is fucking here. Rika can destroy everything that's not Gojo. Good work, Okotsu. Right, so he's in a room right now. Why isn't he... You don't really intend to thank me, so let's just get to the main event. Now you know I will obey your commands. Hee. No matter how many cursed spirits you kill, it's proof of nothing. Then should I enter into a binding vow or something? I don't care if he's Master Gojo's pupil. He cut off Inumaki's arm in Shibuya. Wait, what? What's going on here? I don't understand a thing. I have no date stamp, so I have no idea when this is supposed to take place. Does this take place after everything? Before everything? I have no idea. What do you mean he cut off his arm? What do you mean this happened? He cut off Inumaki's arm in Shibuya. It's probably a necessity, but let's see. I guess we'll just have to jump forward. I will kill Yuji Itadori myself. Says Yuta. Okay, so one main character to another is going to kill the other. Interesting. Oh, Yuji Itadori cut off Inumaki's arm in Shibuya. Is that what they're saying? But I don't remember. Did that happen? I'm confused. Suguru Gito's survival has been confirmed and he has been sentenced to death again. Number 1. Number 2, Satoru Gojo has been deemed an accomplice in the Shibuya incident and is thus permanently exiled from the Jujutsu world. Furthermore, removing his seal will be considered a criminal act. Has been considered... Oh my god, they're so corrupt as fuck. Mashimichi Yagi Yaga shall receive the death penalty for inciting Satoru Gojo and Shuguro Gito and causing the Shibuya incident. So they're basically saying, okay, Gito's dead, Gojo's dead, Principal's dead, the suspension of Yuji Itadori's death sentence is revoked and the execution is to be carried out immediately. Yuji's dead. Number 5, special grade sorcerer Yuta Okotsu is appointed Yuji Itadori's executioner. What the fuck? What the hell am I reading? What the hell just happened? 138. Okay. Is she dead? Like, once again, the timestamps on this need to be... Like, they were so concerned about timestamps in the Shibuya incident, you don't think they could have basically, like, said, okay, this is, like, post? Like, it was clearly post, because they were all, like, reveal cursed spirits, blah, 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 with the newscast. But, like, give me a, I don't know, 6 days later, 2 weeks later. Like, where's that timestamp? You need the 2 week, like... How far along is this? Is this 6 months later? Is this a year later? I have no idea. How far is this time skip? It's clearly a time skip, but I don't know if it's 2 weeks or 2 years. I got no idea. That girl Mai and Zenin. Naio Zenin, special grade 1 sorcerer. Worry about the head of the clan right now. Besides, the one who's dying is Maki. Really? Whatever then. Maki may be pretty, but she's unacceptable. She doesn't know how to support a man. Any woman who can't walk 3 steps behind a man should be stabbed in the back and die. Jesus. Listen. I'm not going to say that this world is perfect right now, because it's clearly not. But, like, people are bitching at, like, guys for, there's a dude like that walking around, and you're bitching at me. Because I didn't, clean the kitchen the right way or use the right sponge or whatever. Like, look, there's a big gap here. There's a huge gap. There's dudes like this. Any woman who can't walk 3 steps behind a man should get stabbed in the back and die. Misogynistic much? Sexism much? Like, yeah. I don't want to hear me ever being misogynistic or sexist when there's dudes like this still walking the earth. Like, so what do you call them? Super Saiyan misogynistic? Like, seriously, that is what I'm talking about. All this little peddly shit that people bring up on Twitter, I don't want to hear it anymore. When we got shit like this walking the streets, Jesus. In that respect, Mai is great. Oh, so she'll walk 3 steps behind you. She's got the same face as Maki and is just as buxma. Buxum? What? That's not a word. I'm looking it up. Buxom. Is that even a word? Plump with large breast is buxom. Large breasted, big breasted. Just say that. What the fuck? Where did this word come from? Buxom. Meaning bugum. Meaning bow. Meaning some. From the Old English bugon. What the hell? Who uses that word? Though she acts tough, she knows she's a woman. Jesus. You're late. Okay, he shows up. There's 2 old people here. Jinchi, special Zenin, grade 1 sorcerer, looks old as hell. And there's clearly a grandmother. OG Zenin, special grade 1 sorcerer as well. So these are supposedly supreme grade 1s. That doesn't mean much anymore, I would lie. What have you been doing? Right now your father is on death's door. Oh, so the one who was a supreme grade but sucked? Yeah. Sorry, but it doesn't matter if I come or not because the next head of the Zenin clan is me. My older brothers are all losers. Oh, we've not met them. And you have my uncle. And you, my uncle, haven't amounted to much despite being his little brother. His daughter's out of the question. As for Jinchi, and you, my uncle. Wait, that's not a woman? So OG Zenin is a dude? Looks like a witch. You, my uncle, haven't amounted to much despite being his little brother. His daughter's out of the question. And as for Jinchi, well, your face is no good. Too bad you and Toji's places aren't reversed. So he attacks. Boom. Oh, he's got the sword. Please, Daddy's hovering at death's door. Why can't we all get along? I see everyone's here. Master Nobuto Zenin, the head of the Zenin clan, has just passed away. And of course, the punk is pleased about this. This is a horrible idea. Then why did the old fuck go out and fight in the first place then if he was going to die? Like, this was stupid. This was a stupid idea when you think about it. Like, any of these three could have went out instead. This dude goes out and dies and causes now a bunch of turmoil because he died. I, Furrodate, am in possession of his will. According to Master Nobuto's wishes, I am to read the will when Oji Zenin, Jinchi Zenin, and Naoya Zenin are all present. If there are no objections, I will read the will. The 27th head of the Zenin clan is to be Naoya Zenin. Okay. Naoya is to inherit all assets, including the cursed tools stored in the Tokyo Prefectural Jujutsu High School and the Zenin family cursed warehouses. Upon approval by either Oji Zenin or Jinji Zenin, Naoya may take over all duties. Whatever. However, if Satoru Gojo has died or become mentally incapacitated for any reason, a written agreement concluded with Toji Fushiguro will welcome Megumi Fushiguro into the Zenin clan, whereupon he shall become the head of the Zenin clan and all assets shall pass to him. Oh, I just called this dude an idiot, but he was fucking smart. What? Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Just wow. In the end, those two are weak. They'll prefer some brat they barely know to me, so they won't do anything. Yeah, because you're an asshole. And they know it, and they can tell it. They're not weak. They're just not stupid. You're an idiot. Where is Megumi and now, and what is he doing? I don't know the details, but it appears he is searching for Yuji Itadori in Tokyo. Who's that? Sukuna's vessel. Then tell the higher-ups that Naoya Zenin will kill Sukuna's vessel. Megumi is where Sukuna's vessel is, right? I'll kill both of them. Tokyo has become a realm of demons now. Doesn't matter how many people will die. It'll work out after I kill them. After all, I am the head of the Zenin clan. No, you're not. Alright, so we jump back. Alright. Now we got the main bitch, strongest bitch in the verse, saying, sorry for not acting sooner. The situation has reached a point where I thought I should temporarily just keep an eye on things. I realized I'm not necessarily on your side. I'm just a humble beauty who wants to eradicate cursed spirits from the world. By my way of apology, my comrades and I will take responsibility for delivering those kids who were there. It's about time I go confront Tengen. What will you do? Oh, she's gonna confront Tengen! That fucking asshole who... This whole thing started years ago. Gito and Gojo and the high school girl. Had Tengen just fucked off, none of this shit would have happened. None of this shit needed to happen if Tengen didn't need his fucking youth mortality fucking elixir of life potion with a pretty high school girl. Fucking old fucking bastard pervert. He didn't need that shit. Let the old fucker die. What's the worst that would have happened? So, yeah. I didn't buy it then. Give Gojo reign to do everything he wanted. He could have protected the entire world better than Tengen, and a high school girl didn't have to die. It would have been fine. So let's see. Here's Yuji. Yuji, how are your injuries? Here's Chozo. Wow. I'm good, somehow, despite being hit by Black Flash. I think that's because of Sukuna. I can tell that his strength is growing. Yuji, don't worry about me. You can return to Jujutsu High. I have to collect the remains of Shozo and the others anyways. I'm not worried about you. The problem isn't whether I want to return or not. Sukuna is plotting something involving Fushiguro. Besides, I killed too many people. Who's to say that someone you save won't kill someone in the future? Which is always accurate. Like, you have to understand something. Like, you think about it. If you're a firefighter and you save children out of a burning school, right? You're a hero. You save 17 kids out of a burning school, elementary school, grade 1, primary, whatever. 3 of them become serial rapists and murderers. Is it your fault? I would argue no. But if you were that firefighter and if you knew that, it would affect you. Even though you would have no way of knowing. And if you would let those kids die in that fire, there'd be another weight on your shoulders. Just a different type of weight. How much it weighs down on you would depend on the person, but it's an impossibility to know. You can't know what somebody's going to do tomorrow. You can only know what you are going to do today. It's a very hard line. It's a very fine line. And I understand what they're doing here. And it's some real world questions. It really is. I love that Jujutsu Kaisen asks these questions. I think that it's fundamentally necessary. And I really like that they do this. So, I can no longer stay with everyone, is what Yuji says. Are you fine with it? I also killed your little brothers. It's fine. That was a misunderstanding. If Izo and Kichizu were in my place, they would say the same thing. It's not about forgiving or not forgiving. Brothers are just like that. Let's go. Right now, we have to take care of as many cursed spirits as possible. Oh, so now it's the battle to the end sort of idea. Chapter 139. Alright, we got Yuji. He's doing something. Clap, clap, clap. Here's some. And he's running. He's fighting. He's running against these monsters. Jumping through. Chozo jumps, piercing blood. So now he's going to work with Chozo, who believes he's his brother. Bam, bam, bam. They kill them all. Yuji. Slam. He's still got the scar by the looks of it. Looks cool. He's now a demon god. Incredible. He's already impressed me with his power when we fought. Since then, he's added finesse, fluid control of cursed energy, along with his unreal physical strength. He is a demon god, and he still hasn't fully recovered. As impressive as ever, little brother. Are you still calling me that? I'll keep calling you that over and over. Try to recollect after all. Your father had stitches on his forehead, didn't he? Oh, that's where it's coming. Okay, so it could be true. It could be fucking true. That asshole could have been the one to father Yuji, and that makes him brother by brother. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're making sense. Oh, here's the head of the Zenin clan. I don't see Megumi. Am I the first one here? Who is that? Was he talking about Fushiguro? Is that possible? Is he that slow? What are you two doing? You totally stand out. Don't you want to run? Run? Huh? Don't you know? Your death sentence is back on since Satoru's support is gone. Huh? Ah. Gojo's so flexible, having saved that many a sorcerer. My business is the Megumi, so I honestly don't care if you live or die. But I can't have you scampering around or I'll start by breaking your legs. What do you want with Fushiguro? I think I'll have him die. But it'd help if he wrote a little something first. Oh, he's mad, but boom, he jumps right in between them. He's fast. I heard Megumi is looking for you. Slam. Now he's fighting both of them together, and he's making it look easy. He's making it look easy. He's really fast, but it's probably a cursed technique. You're tougher than I thought. To be honest, I didn't expect much. I understand he's a vessel, but who is that with him? Shall I try upping my speed? Oh, they all feel it. They all feel it. They all feel the power. They all feel the power. Gojo Sensei? No, something creepier. You're not alone. Yuta! The main character has arrived after his Bankai training. Here he comes. Here he goes. Here he comes. Oh, yeah. All right. Before we get too hype, before we get too fucking hype, we're going to grab some water. We're going to check the chat after this, and then we're going to read chapter 140 to whenever. I don't know how many chapters are left. But yeah, okay. We're gonna be right back, guys. Right back. All right. Let's check the chat, and then we'll jump into chapter 140 where Yuta fucking shows up. You love to see it. All right, let's see. Jumping up. So, Dragon said, wait, I have an idea. When the bar is finished, why don't you stream in the bar? I will be doing so eventually. That'll be a few years, though. If I'm still on YouTube in a few years, yeah, I will stream in the bar when the bar is finished. The bar is not going to be finished for a while. I have no money. And I need... Listen, the floor alone is going to cost about like $1,500. The concrete to do the heated floor is going to cost another $1,500. So if you guys want to donate like $3,000, I can have the bar ready and like I'll pay for the rest of it. You guys want to donate like $2,500? I already bought the heating cable and everything, and I'll install it myself. You want to do the self-leveling concrete at 500 square feet, and then pay for the hardwood flooring at $3 a square foot, which, as I said, like $3,000. You guys want to pay for that? Then fuck, we'll have this up and running in 3 months. No problem. But yeah, no, it's not going to happen. With me on COVID pay, I have no burnable cash. So, and I'm still on COVID pay. I've been on COVID pay since March of last year. I can just pay my mortgage, pay my bills. That's about it. Dranger said, that creature reminds me of Graham Fisher from Bleach. A little bit. This kind of said, Rika was supposed to be freed at the end of Volume 0, so I don't know what the hell this new Rika is. I don't really care. I think it's going to be excellent when they explain it, but he says, Rika, don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, because Rika is part of the reason he's so fucking strong, and they're sort of like, okay, here's what they're going to do. They're going to take Volume 0, awesome Gojo level, and nerf him in the main story, but no, they brought Rika back. And this is Rika. I believe it, 100%. So, Wing said, Inumaki got caught in Sukuna's domain and had his arm cut off. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, I must have missed that. The thread said after. This is midnight, so it's right after Shibuya. Got it. Miss Khan says MC versus MC time. Yeah, and I got my vote on Yuta because Yuta is stronger. Yuta is the only one who might be able to fight Gojo. So good. Ms. Kanda says, seems like Inumaki just barely got caught by Malevolent Shrine. Yeah, that's so unfortunate, really. Thread said, but I mean, his voice wasn't affected, so he's fine. Thread said, Yuji really means Sukuna with his domain. Yeah, fair enough. Ms. Kanda said, we didn't see what had happened to him until now. Fair. Yeah, that's why I was confused. Dragon Church said, also remember when Sukuna did that domain thing with the General Maharogoa, the range of the domain was very long and Inumaki was in range of it. Yeah, that's what we got. Alright, fair enough. Wing said, Gojo should have just killed the higher-ups. I'm still of the opinion they should have killed the higher-ups before the high school girl even showed up. Like, they should have just killed everybody and been like, no, we're running away to Hawaii. We're good. Like, who was going to stop Gojo and Gito protecting her for life? Who was going to try to come after them? Tojo, the Fushiguro dude? He wouldn't have been able to attack had they always been on alert. It wouldn't have been possible. They would have eventually found him. He would never have attacked because there never would have been an opportunity to attack. Because the only reason he had the opportunity is because they walked within Tengen's barrier. Had they said, fuck Tengen, and not done it, would have been fine. So... Dragon Jade said, class of the, Misconduct says, that means Inumaki must have been reaching into the domain, probably to try and save someone, probably. Dragon Jade said, clash the MCs, which plot armor is better. Yuta wins, if not plot armor for Yuji. Misconduct said, that definitely would have been helpful. Misconduct said, seems like it's at least a day or two after. Yeah. Misconduct said, Mahito hasn't even been gone for 5 chapters, and Geiji decided we needed a new hate sponge character, apparently. Dragon Trade said, the author doesn't need to tell the readers that this happens after the Shibuya incident. I'm not talking about that. We need to know, like, is this 2 weeks later? Is this 1 week later? Is this 6 months later? I have no indication of time. That's my problem. Like, you need to know. Misconduct said, we all know that, but exactly how long would be a little helpful. See, Misk is on my side with this Dragon Rage. Like, is this 3 days later or 3 months later? It could be either. We wouldn't see a noticeable change in any of the characters. We wouldn't notice any of them being any different. So we have no indication how long Tokyo has been like this, how long Shibuya has been under siege, how long that Yuji and Chozo have been working together. How long has Yuji and Chozo been working together? How long has Yuta been back? How long has any of this happened? We have no indication of any of that, and that is a problem. Not a big problem, a minor problem, a nitpick, but still should be told, in my opinion. Dragon Rain said, "Oh God, when this guy appears in the anime, Twitter is going to go insane." True. Wing said, "It's shown that there was a clock in one of the panels and it was 12 a.m. Yeah, but 12 a.m. after how many days? Ms. Conner says, "Alright, minor spoiler. We get an explanation for Special Grade 1. It's a sorcerer with a special relationship to Jujutsu Tech, aka a political title. I know, kind of underwhelming. Yeah, that is so underwhelming. And you know what? It makes sense why Supreme Grade 1 would get his ass kicked then, if it was just like an honorary title. Like, yeah, he's Grade 1, but the Supreme part was just honorary in nature. Now it makes sense. I'm good. However, since the Zenin clan has a big thing for powerful techniques, it's probably safe to assume that their special grade 1s are a bit above normal grade 1s, especially if they're clan head or something. I mean, yeah, but at least now we can go, okay, he wasn't supposed to be able to mop the floor like Gojo or anybody. But I think they should have explained that beforehand, but at least we know that now. I'm glad you told me that, Miss. I think I brought that up in that stream. Do you remember, Miss? I did bring it up, like, maybe that's just a political title. Maybe it's an honorary thing. Maybe it's a sort of like he's Supreme Grade 1 in name alone because he's the oldest Grade 1, or he's the high standing, or what have. Not necessarily the strongest. I think I brought that up before. That was a possibility. Glad that it was confirmed that that was the case, because that makes the fight earlier that I complained a lot about make a lot more sense. That it was just an honorary thing. Wing says, Toji plays 5D chess. Wing said, Toji's last fuck you to the Zenin clan. I mean, yeah, that was a big, middle finger. Ms. Kanen says, goes to show how Nobito did not much place trust in his son if he wanted Gojo to be around for him. Yeah. Wing said it was mentioned in chapter 57 and 58 that Megumi is a trump card for his father. Fair. Fine said Yuki kind of thick though. I mean, yeah. Dragon Trade said fuck 5D chess. Toji plays 60. Okay, guys, you're giving him a little too much credit. Wing says really hope we see more of Toji. Yeah. Wing said the slime was mentioned in chapter 7 brought back now is a nice way of using it. That's true. Just kind of said, by the way, you excited for your scarred up Shonen Pro tag? He had the scars in the color on the cover of the fan book, so it looks like they're sticking around. Yes, he's got the fucking... It's not as badass because of the art style, because all the scars look the same, but my god, he's got the Squall Lionheart scar. He's got the fucking BAM. That's what I'm talking about. He had the scars, so they're sticking around. As soon as you originally talked about how much you like Volume 0, I knew you definitely love these recent chapters. These recent chapters are fucking fire. Nothing but net with this entire stream of chapters. It's been gold. Ms. Conn said, yeah, I trust we'll get a good explanation for how she's back. I figure he's either created a replica of her or how she can come back when she wants now. Yeah, I assume that Rika is actually back, and I assume she was never really gone. But that's just me, instead of being stuck here. I think she chose, maybe he made a connection. She chose, they have such a great connection that she chose to come back. Sort of like how Shaman King works. It's you don't want to tie a spirit down filled with regret and whatever, but then you have people like Anna who can just summon spirits from the dead who are at peace, bring them down for a limited time, let them spend time together, and send them back, bring them back whenever she fucking chooses. Like an open door. Yeah, alright, I'm good with chilling in heaven. Yeah, I'm at peace. Oh, Amidamara needs me? Alright, well, I gotta go forge my sword. Guys, I'll be back in 3 days. Go back to the human world. Ting, ting, ting. Here's the greatest sword in the world. All right, going back to heaven. See ya. You know, like, maybe Yuta was able to make that connection with Rika because they are in love and they have such a great relationship with each other. Maybe he was able to bring about that. I don't know. But that would, honestly, once again, a love story. Mekamaru was there, but the Yuta thing with Rika was touching my heartstrings. And if that were the case, that they were the first ones to figure out how to not make her... Rika's no longer a cursed spirit. She's just a spirit, the first of her kind. Oh, you think Rika is a cursed spirit? No. She's evolved into a holy spirit. I would buy it. I would buy it completely. Like, he was the first one to, like, make friends, fall in love, be in love with his own cursed spirit sort of idea. I would buy it. Wouldn't you guys? I would buy it. It would make sense that a cursed spirit could evolve. Cursed spirits are evolving all the time. We have guys from the level of a fucking one Sukuna finger all the way up to this fucking volcano head to this dude who took over Gito's body. They are evolving for evil. They're digivolving on the villain side of things, in the virus side. Why can't you have the vaccine version? Why can't we evolve Rika into a holy spirit, a good spirit? It's possible. I would buy it if they can evolve in the bad way, and that's all we've seen for 140 fucking chapters is a bunch of different grades of bad spirits. Why can't they evolve in a light way, in a good way, in a like an angel way? We've seen the devil. Why can't we have the angel? I'm good with it if that's the case. It's not a fake. Rika's actually back. It's just that he made a proper connection with her, and she evolved to a state that she can come and go as she pleases as he needs her. I'd be good with that. Look, it's been explained well in Shaman King. It's been explained well in Bleach. It's been explained well in Seven Deadly Sins. It was explained well in Beelzebub. It was explained well in Atoshi no Kaimon. It was explained well in... Jesus Christ, I just named 5 right off the top of my head. I don't need to explain it any longer, guys. Like, it was explained well 90 times. It's good. It'd be fine with it. Miss Conant said, Special Grade 1 is the literal direct translation of the title, so Spring Grade 1 is actually inaccurate, and I guess a mistake in the original translation part. That sucks. Dragon's Rage said, no, Obito didn't get his ass kicked. Yeah, he did. He did. Miss Conant said, yeah, a bunch of people told me this stuff about Special Grade 1 in last week's review. Good to know. Miss Conant said, no, Obito still did way better than everyone else in the Dagon fight. Did way better. Still lost. He died against Dagon. So he got his ass kicked. He died. Dragon's Rage said, the art style makes scares better for me. Yeah, I think Kubo did it. Kubo or Beelzebub did scares the best. Like Kubo, like Bleach did it really good. Full Metal Alchemist did it really good. Jujutsu Kaisen does it well, but it's not the best I've seen. I've seen better. Dragon said scars. Oh, not scares, scars. No, see, all the scars look the same to me, and that's sort of boring for me. But yeah, okay, if you like it. Dragon said, oh, I currently read in Shaman King, not liking Anna that much. You won't. You're not supposed to like her. That's the beauty of Anna. You'll like Anna eventually. Trust me. Keep reading. Keep reading. Get to chapter 200, then tell me you don't like her. Dragon said, it would have to be well explained for me to buy it. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't buy it. Like, it got to be well explained. But yeah. Miss Conant said, I think Fine said that about her too. I think it'd be cool. Ink Splatters here said he died against Jogo. Oh, no, Beto. Yeah, well, whatever. Dude was Supreme Grade, didn't count. Anyways, Chapter 140. We're getting caught up right fucking now, guys. Main character on the cover. Let's go. Who are you? Whoever he is, his objective appears to be jump, bang, hup, took down everything. Who's with Itadori? So you're Yuji's executioner. Just wait a second. I'm on your side. You're Okotsu, right? Okotsu, he's the second year Fushiguro mentioned. Just like Gojo-sensei, he's a special grade sorcerer. Who are you? I'm Nayaoi Zenin, Maki's cousin. I'm also here to kill Itadori. You gotta run, Yuji. Don't worry, I won't interfere. But in return, Blondie is a speed type, but there's a hidden trick to it. Playing chase with him could be bad, so I'll take him. Will you be alright? Yeah, I will, but the one they want is you, Yuji. This way, Yuji won't have to fight human sorcerers or feel bad about leaving me. He's such a handful. Just think about getting away from Okotsu, the one with the dark hair. I'm guessing he's the same type as Gojo. If you fight him, you'll die. Yeah, I mean, he will, because literally, he's got Rika. Like, Yuta alone is dangerous, but he's got Rika back. Gojo might have a problem. Like, Jesus. Even if you kill Itadori, will you refrain from telling your superiors for a while? He's bait for someone I want to meet. I wish I hadn't mentioned Megumi. That was scary. I'll meet you at yesterday's spot. Alright. Very well. I'll leave the other to you. Clap. Voom, voom. Don't even see what's happening. You just are... What the fuck? Okay, so they're fighting. Yuta's already... He's fast. All the while holding a drawn katana. He's already keeping up with Yuji. He's fast. I expected to take him out in my initial rush. Yuta's surprised he didn't kill him already. Did I just try to block? Did they guess I tried to block Okotsu? So Chozo's fighting Zenin. Bam! And he's on the defensive. I saw you earlier. That was blood manipulation, right? I don't know why you have that. But other than piercing blood, it's not that frightening. And in order to use piercing blood, you need convergence, which requires charging up. I don't need to say the rest for you to understand. This is checkmate, so now you die. No, I'm warning you. Do you think you can leave here alive after trying to hurt my little brother? So now we have two characters who believe Itadori is their brother. We got Todo and we got Chozo. And honestly, other than Chozo's hairstyle, I don't actually mind Chozo too much. So now, Yuta's giving chase to Yuji. Slash, bang, bang, boom. He's going to cut a car in half. I was sure I sliced him, but you're like Maki. Jump. Who? Bam! He punched the car towards him. I can't shake this guy out in the open. Now's my chance to dart inside. Huh? And the car goes through. Surprised? I don't like the power type. Despite not having much power, he has immense amount of cursed energy. I'm actually on the weak side. Yeah, okay. He compensates his lack of power with curse energy reinforcement. Everybody does it, but when he does it, you're the exact opposite of me. You notice, huh? I've got more than Gojo-sensei cursed energy, huh? He's got more. Yes. This is what we're talking about. He's even like, yeah. By the way, you know Gojo-sensei? I've got even more than him. It's funny that Yuta would go against Gojo's wishes. If he knew that Gojo didn't want Yuji to die, why would he do it against, like, you know what I mean? But Sensei has the 6 eyes, so the energy that's lost when he activates the curse technique is infinitely close to 0. Of course, Sensei is the best. After all, I can run out of cursed energy, but he doesn't. But now I'm done talking. So he's got more than Gojo, but with the 6 eyes, it doesn't matter. It's sort of like a Merlin, but done well. Boom. Jumps forward. Seriously, the flow of energy for an elite sorcerer is difficult to read, but for different reasons than you. An elite fighter has greater accuracy in controlling cursed energy. A right punch. average. Making it difficult to predict an attack until the moment it's executed isn't really a right punch, is what the elite thinks. But this guy, boom, his whole body, including his katana, is constantly surging with cursed energy. The problem isn't about reading his moves. His every attack can be decisive and he can restrict all damage to a minimum. You've got it from here. Sorry, but I can't just die. Alright, chapter 141. Gojo's the only one who can break up this fight, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. Alright, so, because who else can stop Yuta? Yuta's attacking him. He's cutting him. First, I need to do something about that katana. As long as I can steal my body with cursed energy, I don't fear blades. But if I think about it that way, this human opponent, he'll make mincemeat out of me in no time. So he's still running. He's still jumping through cars and trying to, evade. He tries to punch the katana, it looks like. No, he uses a knife. A knife? Where'd he get that? He got it from the Jeep. Oh, he must have from that 4-wheel. Is an SUV? I suppose it's a survival knife. Yeah, so he blocked the katana. It isn't a special curse tool, so I don't need to fear it. Then, bang, bang, bang. Don't be scared. Close in. Imbue the knife with cursed energy, just like Gojo taught you. Depending on the type, I recommend training and focusing with weapons, but it's not good to rely on cursed tools to the point of neglecting cursed energy control, so you're not ready for something like this yet, Yuji. Slaughtering demons is for emergencies, but he's trying it now. Okay, he's going to try it. I haven't learned this. You're too focused on my katana. Boom, and he kicks him in the fucking gut. Even a mere forward kick from him is incredibly powerful when it's imbued with cursed energy. He tries to cut him up. Cut. Breaks the knife. Slashes him down. Bam. Oh. He stomped on the katana and kicked him away. And broke the katana. Good job. He broke it. Well, of course. He's Gojo Sensei's pupil. This was never going to be easy. My wound is deep, but my guts are still intact, and now we're both unarmed. Somebody's grabbing him. What's going on here? Oh, it's Rika! Rika's back! Hi. What's going on here? And he's terrified. I want to see Sukuna talk to Rika. That's what I want to see. We're just playing, Rika. Rika, is this a Shinigami? Where'd it come from? I can't move. It's too strong. Hold him for me. Stab. Sorry, Itadori. Even Sukuna's like, uh-oh. And then he starts laughing. Wait a minute. Sukuna thinks he's got to come out. He's moving forward, and then he laughs about something. And then we jump back to Chozo and Asshole Brain fighting. He's fast, and seems that Chozo's being pushed beyond his limit. I have no idea what kind of curse technique he's using, and he's overwhelming me, so I don't think he'll choose to disclose it. Forget about convergence. I can't even control the blood outside of my body. You're tough. Seriously, who are you? I'm the oldest of 10 siblings. Flowing red scale stack. He's got 10 siblings. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, here we go. Chapter 142. I'm the oldest of 10 siblings. That's no answer. I'm asking about your curse technique. And toughness. Boom. Chozo. Dodges. Oh, okay. He's adjusted to me. Flowing red scale. He's focusing that technique in his extraocular muscles to raise his dynamic visual accuracy. Bam! But he's hit anyway. Too bad for you, but I always act on the assumption that you'll counter. Bam! Hits him against the wall, and then, since you're a pain in the ass, oh, he stabbed him. I thought it best to use this weapon. You've got blood manipulation, so stopping bleeding is your forte. Gotta clean it before sheathing. But how long can you last against me while paying attention to that? You're well prepared. Honestly, it isn't cool for a sorcerer to walk around with a weapon, so I keep it secret. Those who wield weapons are dependent on them to win. There are a lot of sorcerers who carry them around. The way my older brothers show them off is pathetic. I'm amazed at how they complained about Toji. So you hate your brothers. Yes, that's right. There's no point to big brothers who are inferior to the little brothers. They should hang themselves and die. But maybe it's because of them that you are who you are, huh? Did you just say something nauseating? How absurd. Whether you're superior or inferior, older brothers are role models for their younger brothers. If the older brother takes the wrong path, the younger brothers can avoid it. If I take the right path, my little brothers can choose to follow behind. What if you're strong because your older brothers are weak? You ask why I'm tough. I'll tell you, it's because I didn't have someone to guide me, so I kept making the mistakes. Nonetheless, I must walk ahead of my little brothers. That's why I'm strong. I love this speech. It's Meliodas Eldris all over again. It's so good. He's absolutely right. It's sort of like, listen, as the eldest, you don't have someone else to look up to. Sure, you have like role models, your teachers, your parents, whatever. But you're the oldest sibling. You don't have another sibling. You are the eldest. So the mistakes you make when you fuck up at 15 and get caught, or when you fuck up at 9 years old, or you fuck up at 20 years old, all the mistakes you make, your younger siblings, your sisters and your brothers, they can see what you did wrong and learn from your mistakes. Your job is to make the mistakes so that your siblings don't have to. That's your job as a sibling. It's my job as an older brother to make sure that my little brother doesn't make my mistakes. And so far, I think I did a pretty good job. He will never understand that because he's a little brother. And we don't have I only have one brother. So he doesn't have someone who looks up to him. So he's never going to fully understand that because he's the little brother. I'm the older brother. So I get the speech 110%. This makes so much sense. This is so good. It speaks volumes. All right. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen. Coming out with the fire. Coming out with the 10 out of 10 content here. The last like 5 or 6 chapters, 10 out of 10 content. It just is. So he's jumping forward. What's he doing? How can he bleed that much and live? Death paintings have mixed blood from cursed spirits and humans. They have a special constitution capable of converting cursed energy into blood. As long as they have cursed energy, they won't die of blood loss. Boom. What the hell? He forced me away and I lost sight of him because of the massive amount of blood. So he's like, so he used almost like a blood splatter shield. What a slow attack. He must be dying from blood loss after all. Comes from behind him. Convergence. Piercing blood. I can't let this touch me. Jump. He's striking him. My legs feel heavy. Is he controlling the blood stains on my hakama? Oh, he got stained. Oh. You know what comes next. This is checkmate. You sure? My curse technique trace movement at 24 frames per second. Same idea. Alright. So it's no problem for me to move despite being in the spine. Go on and try it. Why? This move was a Chozo original. Born of Chozo honing his own curse technique for 150 years. Why isn't he releasing his attack? Supernova. What the hell did he do? Sorry, but you didn't love your brothers. And I can't understand that. I don't know what he did with the supernova. It looks like he launched... Wait, he exploded the supernova. That's him exploding the blood in the air. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that now. Yes. Alright, cool. He beat that guy. Oh, Yuta. Dragging Yuji behind him. My God. Chozo shocked. Jumps. Yuta smacks him in the face, takes him out. Looks like you're hurt, Nayoa. Holy shit. And, oh, that's it. That's it, guys. Chapter 142. We have officially caught up to Jujutsu Kaisen 142 chapters. Really good. Really freaking good. That's all I can say. Really good. Still an easy 8 out of 10 series, quite easily. At times it's 10 out of 10, at times it's 9 out of 10, at times it's 6 out of 10, but I would give it a solid 8, 8.5 out of 10 right now. Right now, the current storyline is really hyped. The current storyline is amazing. I mean, wow. So, I don't know where we're going to go forward from here necessarily with Jujutsu Kaisen content. This was a really fun ride for me. I think we had a lot of fun. I think there was a really good stream idea. This was a good time. Thank you, Misk, for suggesting it. Yeah, good times. Let's read the chat, though, before we go crazy. Miss Kanda says, Megumi's domain got animated today. It looked excellent. I imagine it did. Fine said, wasn't able to read much manga in the last few days because internet didn't work. I feel that. Fine also said, also haven't watched the last anime episode. Sakua said, bestow domain. Miss Content said, you just got big physical strength, not much cursed energy, while Yuta has little physical strength, but ungodly amounts of cursed energy. Big cursed energy. Big hype. Miss Content said, Yuta has a big manga bar that will likely never run out theoretically, while Gojo has a smaller mana bar, but it regenerates so quickly that it never runs out. Yeah, he's like the dude in Diablo 3, or Diablo 2, who's wearing all the gear that has 100% mana regen. So even when he uses spells that use like 90%, it instantly he can spam it. Like that's what Gojo does. Miss Rika looks very different, much more cleaned up. Yeah, she's more. Yeah, I saw that too. I noticed that. Dorian Church said, as a Yuji fan, I have to say this was a 2-on-1 fight. Yeah, well, Rika and Yuta, Sukuna could have come out. So, no, it was a 2-on-2. Sukuna chose not to. Not my problem. Ms. Khan said, sounds like Cope to me, Dragon's Rage. It is Cope. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yeah. Yubi Avelde, Yubi Avelde. By my power, whoa, whoa, it's clear to me. My spirit grows and I will face this demon. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan says, I think Chozo seeing the vision could be more of a metaphor. His reaction was probably more so to the fact that he sensed Yuji's death, which means he is related to him. Toto saw it because he is Toto. I'm a little intrigued. I'm interested, really. Like, I could see it going either way, really. Ben Marshtom says, yo, what's up, Ben Marshtom? Dragon Church said, just saying if Rika wasn't there, who knows? Yuta would have killed him. Wing says, I feel like Noya really respects Toji. Seems like it, which dude doesn't deserve as much respect as he's getting. I mean, he basically cheated to win, but whatever. You know, stabbing someone in the back when they're weak, like, that's like Buddy who beat up Muhammad Ali at the end of his career. That he didn't want to do it, and he went on record to say, that's not what I wanted to do. This was his hero growing up. When you're 21 years old, beating up a dude who's concussed at 45 and out of shape is not what you wanted to fight. You didn't want to fight that guy. You wanted to fight him when he was 27 in his prime. That's who you wanted to fight. Beating up Muhammad Ali when he's 50 years old does not count as beating Muhammad Ali. Right? It just doesn't. So it's the same deal. Right now, I'm sure that my brother, who's 26 years old and plays hockey pretty good, could probably skate around, maybe could even skate around Wayne Gretzky right now. Wayne Gretzky's in his 60s. Like, Wayne Gretzky probably isn't as good as he was when he was 30. I'm just spitballing here, but I'm going to guess that there are players in the NHL who are not as good as Wayne Gretzky who can skate around current Wayne Gretzky. It doesn't make them better. So it's the same idea. Like, Toji is just a dude who basically used opportunity, conniving, backhanded, no. Miscontent. Never in a million years did I expect a speech this good from Chozo. Had to bump him up from B rank to A rank on my character list. I had that dude down in D rank, and I'm going to have to boost him to A rank. I had a way bigger jump. Dragon Trade said Chozo is a beast. Throw that haircut. The Pippi Longstocking thing gotta go. Fine said, woo, you did it. Damn right I did. That's from Fine. Saku said, wait, when he reads Sundays. That's right. Still got Sundays. Miss Condon said, welcome to the club, Griever. I'm here with open arms, bitches, and I'm here to drink all your alcohol at the club. Dragon Trade said, as a Yuji fan, I also have to say Yuji wasn't at full health. Also, you did it. Let's have a toast. Oh, wait, no beer. Fuck you. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it is cool. We did it. Yeah, toast. Blah, blah, blah. It's 9:45. I might call my mother, see if she's awake. I might walk over in a snowstorm. Maybe. We'll see. Drink some over there and then stumble home again. Miss Condon said, now you're safe to join the Jujutsu channel on my server. That's damn right. Miss Condon's right. Miss Condon said, be sure to mute the Raws channel so you don't get spoiled. I'll be sure to do that. So, yeah, guys, we got through this. I mean, that's pretty incredible. For me, this has been a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I look forward to doing the next one. I don't know what it'll be on, and I'm not going to jump into a new one right away. I feel like I would be expecting the same hype or expecting the same, following for it sort of idea. So I don't want to jump into a new one right away. And as I said before, I don't know what this is going to take us for Jujutsu Kaisen content. I definitely want to do more Jujutsu Kaisen content on this channel in the future. I just don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to go about it. We're going to have to wait and see. You guys are going to have to be patient with me. Right now, we're super busy at work. Give me a couple of weeks. Give me till the first week of April or so, and we'll see where we're at. Okay? I'm not going to promise anything right now. I'm not going to promise anything that I will or will not be doing. But I'm hoping, just to give you guys good content, Dragon Rage said, Griever calls his mom. I did it. I caught up to JJK, Griever's mom. What? No, if I said, call her mom. I did it, Mom. I caught up to JJK. She'd be like, that's nice, dear. What's JJK? Like, think Dragon Ball Z. Okay, Super Saiyan Goku. Got it. All right. I'd be like, all right, see? My mother knows what Ash is. She knows what Sailor Moon is. She knows what Goku is. If I just say, yeah, I just caught up to a manga that's super popular right now, she'd be like, oh, that's nice. Do you like the story? Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. She doesn't need to know the details. She'd just be like, yeah, okay, cool. But yeah. I got nothing else, guys. Usually I'm so exhausted by the end of these streams because they're 4 hours long and 3 hours long, and I'm, usually loaded, but I already drank my 18 beer today, and now I'm been drinking water. I'm sort of sober. It's sad. It's sort of sad. Yeah. So I don't really know where to go from here. Really don't. As I said before, there will be more Jujutsu Kaisen content on this channel. I just don't know in what format. I might be reviewing the series on a week-to-week basis. I might make character discussions. I might do like recorded podcasts or something, and I just don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to be into quite yet. But I have to say thank you before everybody leaves, because everybody knows the read-through's done. I have to say thank you to everybody who, before they leave, for jumping into this and being a part of this. I imagine a lot of you have been here since part 1, and you've been following along for all 11 parts of this series of mine, doing the live streams, being here for hours on end to watch me read through, discuss it, talk about it, enjoy it, love it, hate it, like it, dislike it, everything in between, right? So thank you everyone for just being here, being in the chat, especially everyone, and more so to the people that have been in the chat, who have been active, who have asked questions, who have commented, who have even when we ever disagreed, or you didn't like my opinion, or you didn't like the direction I was taking things, you were here, you were, it all felt good, man. It was all fantastic. So thank you to everybody. Really great time. I think we've had a really great time. Fine said, yes, sir. Dragon's Rage said, I've been here since part 1 to 11. Dragon's Rage, I always assume you're here for every single thing I do, man. Because you're always here. You and MC Dude are pretty consistent. Misk is getting close to that too, but you're probably the most consistent subscriber I've got, Dragon's Rage. So special shout out to Dragon's Rage, ladies and gentlemen. That's why him and MC Dude were my very first mods that I made moderators. And there was a reason for that, is because they would jump in even on content that they didn't really give a shit about. They would just jump in to show their support, drop a like, and say, hey, support, see ya. So real fans, real subscribers. Shout out to Dragon's Rage for sure. Miss kind of said, didn't miss a single stream. Damn right he didn't. Miss Content was here every single time. It was his suggestion, so it would be pretty shitty on Misk's side if hey, you should do this type of content, and then he doesn't show up. I mean, that would be funny, Misk. It would have been funny had you pulled that stunt. But yeah, no, Misk was here every single time too. That's true. Actually, I would garner that probably half a dozen of you guys who are in here right now have been here since part 1. I would guess that Fine, Dragon's Rage, Miss Content. I think Saku or Ken was in here for almost every single stream. And some of you guys who aren't really, you don't want to, you're either shy or nervous, or you don't want to be in the chat or whatever. Some of you guys might be the silent ones who are here every stream and you're not here, and I just don't know your names, and I'm sorry about that. But shout out to you as well if you've been here since part 1. Great. I appreciate it. I really do. So yeah, I guess I don't really know what else to say here. Sucks to end the stream sort of, I guess, early, but we got caught up. We're caught up. Gonna be interesting to see how I take the direction of the Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. Definitely gonna be reading Sunday's chapter. Might react to it, might not. We'll have to wait and see for that one. But for now, all I can say is that there will be more Jujutsu Kaisen content on the channel. I promise. I don't know what format it'll be, but I do promise it will be there. That's all I can promise you for now. Gotta wait to see what's gonna happen. March is still here. Gotta wait till the end of March, guys. I'm super busy with work. I just happen to have a snow day today, and it's the weekend. But March is still very busy for me. 10, 12, 14-hour days are not uncommon through the week. So very little time to be focusing on what I'm going to do with YouTube in March. And that's the same every year. So once April hits, we'll have a better direction of what we're doing. So, yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys will tune in no matter what I do. Fine said good night, Griever. Good night, Fine. Just kind of said I'd love to have you on another podcast episode. Hit me up, man. Just let me know the time. I'll always be there to join in when I can. Dragon's Rage said later Dragon's Rage. Ms. Kind of said, I think this week's chapter is good for a reaction. Well, that's great. I'll either react or review to it if I have the chance or the opportunity. I hope I will. But yeah, I think this is a good point to end the stream, guys, before we hit that 3-hour mark. I think we did really well. Thanks once again. Big shout out and thank you to everyone. Arigato. Zuzaimasu to everybody. I feel like I've sort of jumped into a community who likes me and I like them. You know, a community I wasn't really a part of before, and now I've sort of slowly seeping my way into in a small sense, but you guys have been extremely welcoming, even when I don't really know what I'm talking about, so that's really nice. You guys are certainly not the most toxic fan base that I've been a part of before, so I haven't noticed the toxicity yet. If there is any, but definitely a very welcoming fan base, so that's really cool. But yeah, so we'll end the stream here. Like, comment, subscribe, as always. Really appreciate it. I suck at ending streams, as you guys know. Don't forget, guys, literally, we're like 3 subscribers away. Just hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends with the YouTube channel that they don't care about. Just hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 500. Seeing like 3 remaining. 497, 498, 497, 496, 497 again. Like, come on, let's just hit that 500 and call it a day, right? So let's try to boost me to 500 here in the next week. That'd be really cool. But yep, that's all I got for now. Drink responsibly. Clearly I am. And we'll see you guys back here next time. Peace out, everybody. Oh, and thanks for the double-digit likes. We finally got to 10 likes. Perfect. All right. See you guys.